we have to do? As Woody Allen that said 80% of life is just showing up. We have to start showing up in the cities again. These people are just waiting for a Republican to show up and say, here I am. We have to recognize that there is an intellectual component of conservatism, which is not only reputable, but I think convincing. And we've got groups like the Buckley Society at Yale, for instance, that I think is doing a good job of trying to establish an intellectual alternative in the most hostile kind of a climate. I think we have to give every help we can to the students that have college Republican groups, and we have a good number of them around the state. We have to fix it one by one. You know, almost all problems are going to be solved individually. The whole premise of our party, the whole premise of our philosophy is that the answer isn't achieved by getting up to the top of the mountain and forcing everybody to do something. The answer is achieved by each of us finding our way there and building up towards something. We got a great message on taxes and spending and debt and regulation, but it's rather dry if it's just dollars and cents. We do have a unifying basic message: fiscal responsibility, personal liberty, and limited government. And limited government is an odd phrase, but it's one that I think people are starting to understand, which is to say government has to recognize what its own boundaries are, both with the individual, but just as importantly with the other levels of government. That the powers need to be restored back down from the state to the towns, from the federal government to the state government. Those three principles, if we can look at those things, are principles that not only can all conservatives agree to, but I think all Republicans can agree to, that we believe in those things. I think we have to be conscious of what that means when we vote on things. I'm not the only one who believes that. I'm just the only one that actually voted that way. In that sense, I don't think the party is that divided. The principles are there to unite us as Republicans, and the principles are there to appeal to people, but we've got to give life to them. We've got to make clear the way in which, let's say, limited government actually means something good for our communities and means something good for people's lives. Recruit, recruit, recruit. We need to keep recruiting that, and that is going to require communicating a sense of the vision of this stuff too. Defeat also creates opportunity too for folks who haven't run before to get involved and have a chance to win. Thank you for your attention, and thank you for your faith in this. Together, let's work to have a victory to celebrate.